My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw.
That's what it's all about, folks.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight. Turns that back on CM Punk.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight.
Precision elbow strike.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't.
Butterfly backbreaker.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. I guess we have a pretty good idea of what the champ thinks of the challenger. Oh, what an axe handle. The arm getting pummeled.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Get this back into the ring now.
Hard-hitting kick.
Oh, what a kick. And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Bullseye with the elbow. Punk is pulling out all the stops on JBL. That dodge can buy JBL time.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
Pin, title on the line. Champ's in trouble.
What? JBL is our new champion.
The winner of this.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
While midnight always strikes and fairy tales are not real.
This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. And goes back into the ring here.
Scoreboard applied to put this one away.
And shoulders up before a count of one.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
Release back suplex. Uh-oh. Strong counter from Punk. Oh, and a neck breaker.
And hold on, are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all?
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Simple but effective technique to get out of that.
Being carried around now.
Ooh, went to the throat.
And for JBL, he likes to talk.
Haymaker after haymaker.
Boom. Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
Oh. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Ooh. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Just emptying everything they've got now.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the front lines now. Looks like we know who won that exchange.
He really needs to cover up, as his head is clearly the target here.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for...
Look out!
Meteoric impact on that splash.
The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
And now he gets back into the ring.
And into the corner he goes.
He catches JBL with a counter. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
But Punk has to push now while the window's open. Mongolian chop.
Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Spinning kick to the gut. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a champ.
Pin of the champ. This could be over.
And the pin is broken by the champion.
I'm impressed by this level of resilience deep into a match. What stamina.
And he turned it around.
And now taking the chance to go to the outside, get a little bit of distance.
Man. Oh, what an uppercut. Taking things to the top rope.
Lift off.
Thunderous splash connects. Back up top.
Up high. Cross body from the top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around.
Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tightly hooked small package.
Champ with an immediate kick out there.
Before the one count, he's got to be having a laugh. Ooh, using the sharp point of the elbow. And Punk, the Cinderella of this tale, might go back to mopping floors if JBL keeps having his way.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Uppercut right right on target.
Spinning kick to the gut. Oh, my Lord. And with more punishment landing on the body, he must be getting winded.
I think that's something of an understatement, actually.
Countered right when it was needed. From the middle rope. Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing.
Punk looking to impose his will.
Double underhook, trying to muscle them over and
Into a backdrop.
Painting a mental bullseye on his opponent. This is going to be hellacious.
Thunderous. There's the pin for the championship. He got the shoulder up in time.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
hooked up, DDT.
CM Punk just keeps coming. His tenacity is too much for JBL.
But Punk also can't seem to overcome JBL's raw power. This is incredible.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner, and there's the vintage.
Trying for that scoop slam, but drop behind, and now inverted DDT.
Picked up and being carried around now.
The champ might have just sealed things.
Makes the cover.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Champ. Shoulders down. And he kicks out.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
And a short clothesline.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Punk, Mysterio, facing off against each other for the first time ever here at Armageddon, battling it out for a chance to compete for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Counters and counters, each superstar looking dialed in.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in. Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold.
I see a cut on Punk after that exchange.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys. CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton put Punk on the shelf.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
And then follows it up with the line.
Russian leg sweep.
Hooked up. Shin breaker.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these... two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Oh, damaging the arm.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. On the apron! The hardest part of the ring.
After that attack on the apron, there is no way we're seeing them leave this arena without medical assistance.
Placing him in the corner. Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe.
Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
And he goes for the pin. And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Legs tied in the ropes upside down. This could be bad.
Oh, perfect kick.
Working the midsection there.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning the chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just... having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
Oh!
What awareness seeing Ray coming. Spin kick to the midsection. Kick to the abdomen.
Bludgeoned with a stiff shot.
And his body seems to be the focus.
The attack, and a heck of a DDT we just witnessed. Cover, and he only stays down for a 1 count.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly, it seems.
With a DDT! Oh!
Springboard misses the target.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now with the second bite of the cherry connects, CM Punk. Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
Calculating the next move here.
Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Cover! classic.
CM Punk locking in the Anaconda vice grip.
Rey Mysterio trying to hang on.
Can the luchador survive? Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Picking up speed. Drop kick. Rey has the shoulders down. Kicks out before the 2 count.
Deep into this one and not even getting a 2 count.
Bang! He finds a counter. Look at this. This can't be good.
GTS connects. Nothing Mysterio can do now.
2. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally. And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these 2 men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight. Faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every day. And it's what's driving him to snuff out the Viper once and for all. Counters the Viper's attack. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Oh. Face first in the turnbuckle.
Can Orton withstand this attack?
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
suplex.
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Here we go.
Off the mark with that one. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere. Inopportune positioning there. Ref had to break up the pin attempt altogether.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse. And a wicked fall-away slam. Oh, what an axe handle. Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Headed to the top rope.
Lift off.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Tagged with a punch.
Taking this to the floor.
Counter. Saw it coming.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Knee straight to the gut, stays off the attack.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles. From the top.
Oh, huge miss right there.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Punk's faith beginning to falter as the Viper starts to chip away.
Into a German suplex. Hoisted up high here.
Nails the GTS. Isn't enough for Punk.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something from way up. Diving double axe handle. Sent right into the corner.
Big knee lift.
An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline. You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Oh, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got going right into the pin attempt.
2 count. No! Kick out at 2.
What a match.
Struck with a calf kick.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And the ropes will force the hold to be released. Lifted and completely helpless here. Crashing down.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Elbow drop.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way.
Teeing off. Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Alarms must be going off in Orton's head now. Propping.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be. This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating letters in sports entertainment.
Vicious. And CM Punk is in control.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. Randy's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Orton hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Answers back on Orton.
Powerful uppercut finds the mark. Going after the arm in a big way. Oh, simply bone-rattling offense.
And with every additional hit to the head, you wonder if he should stay in this fight.
That's up to him and the referee. But I agree, this is concerning.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and follows it up with a clothesline.
And Randy can't mount any offense.
Yeah, Randy's defensive instincts need to kick in. Quick escape from danger there.
Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Orton gets the better there.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Ooh! Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Ooh, my goodness.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
And you can see him struggling to break this hold.
Every second it's locked on is doing more damage.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Settled in the corner now.
And he counters. And an elbow. Ooh, just ate that kick to the face. Huge kick connects.
Oh, clearly some intent behind these attacks on the body.
What a display of strength here. Randy Orton positioning his opponent. Orton is set. Boom!
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins.
Orton hasn't pinned. Here we go. The ropes save him.
Well spotted by our official.
Oh, the boot connecting.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Go to sleep.
Orton is in big, big trouble.
Two. My goodness. Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak.
I don't know how Undertaker could put the last few months out of his mind, but I really believe that this fight is about more than the streak to The Undertaker. He wants to hurt CM Punk.
Countered with a back body drop.
Big elbow.
Hope it ended here. Oh, kick out.
Expending energy on that kick out, but still very much in this.
And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of the match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin The Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Count out, disqualification, any of those will stop it.
And the discretion of the official is something to watch out for. There's a limit to the amount of warnings he can give.
One advantage CM Punk does have here.
Face first.
Setting up.
It's locked in. The coach.
Something's gotta give here as Undertaker powers out of the hold.
He's making his way to ringside now. And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that.
The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring.
There goes Undertaker.
Once again, Punk taking things outside.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days as champion in this era is history-making. It's more than just a footnote.
Yeah, this is about affirmation. CM Punk believes he's the best in the world. Paul Heyman believes CM Punk's the best in the world. But it infuriates them that there are those out there who don't agree.
Shoulders up before two.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out of this.
The time has arrived to rest in peace.
Tombstone.
Well, that clinch things for The Undertaker. This could be it. Cover. I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
Seeing a little bit of shock on The Undertaker's face. He's ended so many matches his way, but not this one.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend to many here in WWE after what CM Punk did.
Up high!
Gets the knees up, incredible wherewithal. Oh, rocking the jaw. Big elbow drop. Calf kick on the money. And guys, that just made Undertaker look a bit more mortal as blood starts to stream down his face.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Drops his opponent on the top of the head.
Big drop of the leg.
2.
Oh, the elbow connects. Oh, great wherewithal there.
Using the arm like a billy club. A big blow to Punk there. And the best to ever do it at WrestleMania, looking to remain perfect.
We can see a count out here.
Driven right into the post. The absolute intimidation of The Undertaker in effect here. This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak. Uh-oh! And Punk gets countered there.
Oh, my!
Ouch. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. Some impressive offense from Punk, but it's always a challenge to have any...
Face first. All setting up. The Koji clutch is locked in.
Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot. Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he...
Taking flight.
Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Ooh, the devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on The Undertaker.
What's he got in mind here?
Driver.
Spiked him. And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're up from the top.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. And the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Caught in a bad spot. Big time escape right there. Laid out with a power slam.
And a well-placed calf kick there.
connects with a counter. Float over a Russian leg sweep.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
2. Taking him to the corner now.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Big-time power slam.
Right on the arm. The dead man facing some danger. The Phenom.
Struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
He is looking to do some serious harm. And he goes crashing to the outside.
Blast off!
Oh, what a counter knees!
That'll buy you some valuable time. Punk getting a first-hand feel of what The Undertaker's capable of.
Able to parry that one. Punk is pulled in.
God slam!
Dropping the leg. Oh, Mongolian chop.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh, look at this.
Lights out! Face first!
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. And he comes in under the ropes now.
Boot to the knee, just felling their opponent, and now, oh, a pin attempt out of nowhere!
Punk powers out, still going strong.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point?
Float over a Russian leg sweep. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down Taker with his precision.
Undertaker gets tossed out of the ring. Up high.
All the way to the outside.
Like a heat-seeking missile, right on target.
And just as destructive. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20-1 will make CM Punk immortal.
Counter by CM Punk. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
Beautiful neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Float over Russian leg sweep.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's a... Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that...
It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak.
Russian leg sweep.
And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul.
Face first. Setting up. The Koji. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation. Targeting the arm now. Oof.
Woo! Stiff shot!
And that prevents Undertaker's attack.
And he's procured some backup now. Fantastic managerial skills on his part.
I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not fit.
Blast off!
Oh! The knees at the last second!
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend to many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family. Taking this fight back in...
And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Undertaker tossed out of the ring with force.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Looking to take the legs out.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
CM Punk headed to the top rope. There's the big boot. Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserved.
Flying. Whoa, look out.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition. 2. Oh, a merciless strike.
The devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on The Undertaker.
Got him in the corner now. Big knee lift. A clothesline. connects.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man. He wriggles out of the danger zone there. Reversed into an inverted DDT. Got out of the way of that one.
Punk getting a first-hand feel of what the Undertaker going for the cover here.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Just clubbing down. Oh, I think I felt that one.
Lands the elbow.
Uh-oh. Arm drag. Simple yet effective way to get out of a predicament.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Launching. Good Lord. Taking flight.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing. Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
Russian leg sweep.
Undertaker is now under pressure.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Undertaker counters. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. GTS connects.
Will that sew this up for Punk now walking in the
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
And Undertaker moves.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty. Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Focused on weakening that arm.
Right to the back.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down Taker with his precision. Oof. Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Kick directly to the back.
Now that'll do some serious damage.
Oh my, boot to the spine right there.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Just breaking down the body here.
Oh, kick right to the back.
Kick to the back.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
And it seems like that arm could be tonight's target of choice.
Undertaker facing some trouble. Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. This could be it for the 3 count. Punk powers out, still going strong.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
Piercing chop. Setting up for something here. The go sleep GTS from Punk.
This could put a stop to the Undertaker.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Amazing kick out from the Undertaker. His resilience tonight is unreal.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Go! 2! Sleep!
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
2. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
the winner of this match, CM Punk!
Getting that one back feels...
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
He's able to counter that. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. It failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome two of the biggest losses in his career. And I can guarantee he is laser focused on proving he's better than CM Punk tonight and The Rock at WrestleMania.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
Float over a Russian leg sweep.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
What's Punk got forthcoming?
Clothesline!
Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the...
Face first. Setting up on the Koji clutch locked in. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before. Face first. Setting up.
It's locked in.
Trying to escape, and yes, he's able to get free from that submission. Nice takedown. Stack them up.
Oh, turning the pin around.
I did not see this coming. He's abandoned that pin attempt completely. You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is letting...
Watch out. Got the knees up just in time. Oh, that was inventive.
Cena gets intercepted.
He cinches John Cena in.
Pile driver.
Spiked him.
Uh-oh.
Cena able to ward that off.
CM Punk says tonight is not about Cena or The Rock. It's all about the WWE title or WrestleMania. He says tonight is about the future.
But taking flight. Body on body.
Wow.
Whoa, what an axe handle.
reversal. Quick thinking that time.
And shoves them off with a punch to the breadbasket. And he's able to avoid that offense.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
John Cena won't come back from that.
And Cena just got booted out of the ring.
Throwing caution to the wind.
Shot, cross, body.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off.
Oh, a boot to the back.
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
Telegraphed into a backdrop.
CM Punk is extremely confident tonight. He has beaten John Cena when it counts on multiple occasions over the past 2 years. And he had Rock all but defeated on more than one occasion during their battles at the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber.
Punk knows he can beat Cena. He knows he can beat The Rock. And many others believe this is just the first step in Punk reaching the
High-stakes matchup. Punk kick.
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. A blow like that might have them seeing stars right now.
Working on the arm. Lift it up. What's next?
Go to sleep. It's all Punk's for the taking.
And right into the cover.
Might end this.
Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
That damn Rana is haunted.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about... And here we go, an electric big fight field in the airtime in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass-kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable face first.
Setting up.
The Koji clutches one.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. And well,
Face first.
setting up.
The Koji clutches one. Not where The Rock wants to be here.
But he's able to find a way out of it somehow.
Finds the mark.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
With their head. And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive...
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in. The hold is... Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being. Oh, that right there is classic Rock. DDT.
Double axe handle connects. Oh my goodness.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock.
Take off!
Wow! Cross body! More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. He's looking to take things to the outside.
We've got the arm trapped. Looking for La Maestro Cradle.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
He came out here tonight prepared for a lengthy match. He's just getting started. Rock so powerful, spine buster. And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
the people's elbow. That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
And right away into the pin. Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
Guys, even The Rock can't believe it. He thought that was that. Now the Brahma Bull is left searching for answers.
And Rock staying within the rules, doing all he can to not get carried away.
Hammerlock now into a lariat. Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Oh, Uranagi. Heading to the outside now.
Stomping down with all their weight. Gets out of dodge.
He gets into the ring. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. So important now for Punk to close this out as soon as possible. Don't give Rock any chances. Thunderous clothesline.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Russian leg sweep. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Bam! Oof! Bam!
From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
He's going back.
Flying. Wow! Cross body!
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Such a clash of
These two trading one blow after another. Caught with a lariat.
classic Rock. As arrogant as you like, but so devastating. The champ with a stunning display of dominance. Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
The Rock is already unloaded with everything he's got, and it wasn't able to end this. You've got to wonder what else he needs to do. And The Rock gets warded off. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort. Whipped clear out. Of the ring has to be all out of sorts right now. The Rock wards him off.
Up fast.
Spinebuster.
That's the kind of thunderous impact we've come to expect. The millions and millions are prepared to experience.
The People's Elbow. A maneuver that the champion has put so many away with before. Just look at the shock on the champ's face.
The Rock reformulating his game plan. It was not enough to end this, so he'll have to move on to plan B.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to... From the heavens!
Using all their body weight.
And this could be it.
There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
Russian leg sweep.
Hammerlock now.
Followed up with a lariat.
What a reversal. And he retaliates. Uh-oh.
Good reflexes from him there. Quick exchange, reversing the reversal. And backbreaker.
Oh, target of the arm.
Just welting the back with those laces.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock. And it's working. No.
Ah, crash and burn.
Talk about a jumping nothing. A real miscalculation on their part. Watch the quickness on this.
Under the steps. You gotta be kidding me.
That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that. And a trampling stomp.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Float over a Russian leg sweep. The referee is so close to calling a count out. And Punk making his way back to the ring.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Got to be agonizing for the arm. And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action. All eyes on two of the greatest to ever do it. Putting on an absolute classic.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now. What's CM?
Uh-oh. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
And we've seen boots to asses in full effect here. But now The Rock's got Punk lined up for something even more electrifying.
Arm drag.
Title in the balance with the pin.
Breaks the close count.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it.
Punch right to the face. Closed fist connects. Front kick from behind.
Ouch. Avoid the Rock taking down his opponent with ease. Not where you want to be, because now you're locked in a shot.
And the ropes break the hold. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
There's two. Yes! The Rock retains the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match.
And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass-kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say. Brock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable moments...
Face first. All set up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. To gain the advantage.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
And the kick out.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Spin kick to the midsection. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all.
Face first. Setting up. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Counter by The Rock. And despite being the champion, Rock has lit. These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. Ooh. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting go or slowing down here.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Oh, clothesline.
Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock followed up with a lariat.
Triangle armbar. Triangle. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Scaling the turnbuckle here. Look ringside now from the top.
Oh, and nobody's there.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully. And the stipulation...
Look out! He fails to connect. What's he planning here?
What What a powerful belly-to-belly.
Cover for the championship. And a strong kick out at one.
Somehow able to kick out before a... Oh, get the cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you bought a ticket. Punk sidesteps out of that.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability.
Clearing the desk off.
Better get to safety, boys.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. From the top. Double axe handle connects. And another climb. He's making a statement here.
Wants to finish this.
Soaring. Off the top of a diving hammer strike. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
What's this? He's got...
Watch out!
Cross body from the top. You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion.
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda.
Makes it to the ropes, and the hole must be broken. Oh! Oof! Kick finds it. Oh, what a kick. It retaliates with a counter.
Solid bit of deep. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Down with a GTS. Championship on the line. This could be it.
Oh, man.
Over the top and lands. Watch out.
And completely missed the mark.
You can be fearless, but you also need to be smart, and that was not smart. So much tension applied to the leg.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
Whip back into the ring. Cover.
We're going to shut this down.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Not going down without a fight. Oh, man.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Getting out of harm's way.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. He quickly slides into the ring. Placed into the corner here.
Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
The Rock goes flying to the outside.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Leg being manipulated with that maneuver.
The Rock with the quick wherewithal. Rock now, hooks it in.
A rock bottom by The Rock.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
And guys, The Rock is not happy with that result. Thought it was over, but the kick out surprised him. Straight impact on the throat. Oh, he has the answer for The Rock.
Punk Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep.
We might see a new champion crown.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the better of him. This is unbelievable what we're seeing.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
It's demoralizing to see The Rock in trouble here.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues.
He counters with a great reversal.
Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike.
Russian leg sweep. And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action, all eyes on two of the greatest to ever do it, putting on an absolute classic.
Oh, what a kick.
Boom. The kick connects.
Oh!
Suplex is blocked.
With their opponent putting on the brakes in a reversal.
Countered by CM Punk.
Oh, what an axe handle. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
Shoulders down to retain. And the champ can't keep the challenger down long.
His resiliency on another CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex. What's he being put in?
Quick evasion from him there.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Go to sleep. This may be the challenger's moment.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
And we are all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
Vicious. Oh, that's got to sting your back. Oh, right on the arm.
Oh, my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
Discouraging situation for the People's Champion.
Punk is determined right now. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Punishing power slam.
Boom, one step ahead there. He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
The U-turn The Rock needed in this match could have been that right there. Rock, spine buster. And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage. Opponent tied up. The Rock bottom. Was that enough? Did the champ put this one?
Yes! The Rock retains the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match.
And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass-kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable moments The Rock has had, he called that title win, quote, the greatest
Face first. All set up. The coach, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Suplex, what a way to capitalize on the mistake.
Sequence of reversals there.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Face first. All set up on the Koji. Looking for a counter, and just like that, he manages to break the hold.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
But Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
And while Punk may be delusional, he's coming to this match, coming to this entire rivalry, really, as prepared as he possibly can be to counter anything out of The Rock's playbook. Punk studied The Rock both inside and outside the ring.
Punk's proven he knows how to best The Rock. But the question is if he can do just that when the pressure is fully on, like it is tonight, when the electricity in the crowd.
From way up, diving double axe handle. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues. The Rock wards him off.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that from the sky. Oh, he lands hard.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. A back suplex right onto the apron. And The Rock is getting dismantled.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock. And it's working.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Stalking from above.
Here we go. Whoa, cross body. Punk never saw that coming. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability.
Trying armbar. He just manages to get to the rope. Submission hold has to be let go.
Boom. And able to skirt around that attack.
Over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
So,
are we about to see it?
Bottom. The champion had every move scouted except their own.
and The Rock gets sent.
Uh-oh. A slingshot cross body.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Oof, causing some serious wear and tear to the leg.
And now thrown back into the ring.
And a boot to the leg takes their opponent down, now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
He didn't even let the count hit one.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Brock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number. And now Punk. There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game has just gotten to The Rock once again. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Can we have a new champ after that?
2 count. He's still in this fight.
Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Gets lifted into position.
Go to sleep. The challenger is not holding back.
There's 2. Oh, my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match, and
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can take Lesnar on no problem. That he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that. To show he still is the best in the world. CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA world, held the top title in that industry. He's at a level that nobody in WWE can reach.
And even with Lesnar underestimating Punk, saying his opponent is taking MMA classes for beginners at his local gym, he's got the shoulders down. 1 count and he gets his shoulder up.
He might have been putting the cart before the horse with that ping, but it was worth a try.
He gets sent straight down to the... Here we go! A slingshot cross body!
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
He saw that one coming.
Big time height on that kick.
Brock must be phased after this string of action.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
To the sky. Whoa, look out. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, he had that scouted.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Sliding back into the ring. My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. Setting up the table. He is done playing around. Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock.
And makes it out.
Loving blow. He's able to combat out of Brock's grip. Up and... oh, knee right to the spine. Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Using the chair with no caution at all. Oh, no. Hitting the bullseye with that chair. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle, followed by a clothesline. Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
I must give credit. Catching Brock like this is an incredible challenge.
To the arm. Terrible. The pinpoint kick to the back.
Incoming.
Huge splash from up top.
Again? He's making...
incoming.
Tremendous impact. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
And a well-timed counter. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that. Launched into a German suplex.
And as is so often the case when a man faces Brock Lesnar, Punk finds himself taking on early attacks.
Arm wringer applied, getting cracked.
Able to fight out with a punch to the face. Oh!
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right. You gotta be kidding me. Punk kicking out at the last millisecond.
Caught with a punch.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
Oh!
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Neither competitor is backing down.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Spinning kick to the gut.
Struck with a calf kick.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Oh, my God. That is going to hurt. And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification. And this is just the worst position Punk can. It could be all over. And the count stopped short of 2.
Not enough. There's got to be more where that came from.
Not a good spot to be in.
Go to sleep. That could end Brock's night.
And straight into the pin attempt.
2. He manages to to kick out. What strength.
I think Paul Heyman's heart just skipped a beat. Was that a wake-up call now for Brock Lesnar? Has it just angered the Beast more?
And Punk might have swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. 2 count. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
When I returned to WWE, I knew
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. Sit out! Pile driver! This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell. Kick directly to the back.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Moving into the ring. High rent district for CM Punk. Looks to climb the top rope. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre's been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight? And here he is, heading back into the ring. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting the devil out.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Punk the technician.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Will that sew this up for Punk? Well-placed elbow fights that off.
Hoisted up high here.
What a press.
And Drew, this one's for the match. Punk powers out, still going strong. Wow. Oh, devastating boot.
Mounting.
Oh, he saw it coming.
chopping down the tree right at the trunk.
CM Punk in full control. There's the left. GTS.
Can that finish McIntyre? What's he putting together?
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Bam!
Boom.
With their opponent all tied up in the ropes, this superstar is just teeing off.
And a backstabber! And the diving leg drop right on target.
McIntyre with a good.
Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Incredible resilience this deep into the match. Ooh.
Calf kick on the money. Isolating the arm.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up and backbreaker. Slammed with a fisherman suplex.
He's got something coming.
Clothesline.
To the arm.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and forced down.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation. Stalking his prey.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Punk dodges out in time.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize.
Lands an enziguri out of nowhere.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
And able to evade the offense. And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
Got them off their feet here. The go sleep GTS from Punk.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
He looks ready to strike.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. And another stiff shot to the head here. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Not a good spot to be in.
Go to sleep. Going back to the well once again.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Sky high. Wow.
Cross body. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Smothering offense from Punk here. We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Oh, man. No end in sight to this exchange.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Oh.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Boom. All this heavy artillery is really adding up. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the...
Nothing pretty about this. Just a good old Donnybrook here.
Oh, that shot will give you the upper hand. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? From the top, double axe handle connects. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre is having trouble getting his bearings. Looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that wrench.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
What an absolute barn burner tonight.
I don't think anyone here is still sitting down.
Russian leg sweep.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Ooh. Scattered it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. Sliding back in under the ropes here. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Wasting no time. Into the cover.
Holding on. What is it going to take? How much longer can this go on? And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Double underhook. Future shock. Good night.
Hit on CM Punk. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Gentlemen, we are witnessing history in the making here.
What an incredible match this has been. Caught in a bad spot.
Will that close Punk out?
Cover. No way. No way.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
That was supposed to be it, and no one is more shocked right now than McIntyre. And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage?
But shots to the head quickly. Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. GTS connects.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Boom, what impact. Turns it around.
Drew has a full grasp. Oh, pure malice behind that Michinoku driver. Well, start the count. We know exactly what McIntyre
it's met with a response. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. Counters. And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. And Punk making his way back to the ring. What a display of strength here.
Down with a GTS.
Hold it. It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. The legendary.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
The Scottish Warrior looking for the double underhook.
Future shot. And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble. Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight? The arm absorbing the damage. Right to the back. Oh, my! It all began last November with the return of CM Punk. And that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us from the top. Diving double axe handle. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Looks like the road crew left some tools under the ring, and it's going to get used again.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left?
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
This fight will not go down.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
I think he's still just getting warmed up.
Rearranging the face with a stomp. An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
Impressive awareness from him.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Oh my God. Punk avoids the attack. That looked nasty. And oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding now. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place. Oh, brutal forearm.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't... There's the pin.
In a kick out.
Not yet. Oh, my God. Oh, stiff wrench shot.
Pow!
Oh, what an axe handle. He's
got his sights locked in now. Ooh, hitting him with that wrench.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
Kimura, the Kimura.
Kimura lock applied.
Will they tap? Hey, look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go but perhaps. Oh, my God. They broke out of it. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Will that sew this up for Punk?
Bam! Just beat down with that wrench. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here. Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. Boom! Snaps the leg across the head. Boom! Read that one.
Punk dodges out in time.
Strong kick. And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine. Targeting the arm to great effect. Kick to the back.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Oh, strong impact. Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Nails the GTS.
Drew is completely out of it.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Returning to the ring now.
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. And the action is shifting now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Turns that in his favor. And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a map. Claymore connects. That might be all Drew needs.
Into the cover. Oh, kick out. Oh, my God.
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How? How on earth?
And now McIntyre is at a loss as his mind races to rethink his attack.
Oh, smacked with the wrench.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be.
Clothesline! And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Inverted DDT connects. Gets lifted into position. The God of Sleep, GTS from Punk.
Hit it again, and that's gotta be it.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
McIntyre's gonna have to figure something out.
We all knew this wasn't gonna be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl. Drew has to be looking for that kill shot right now. He has Punk right where he wants him. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Back into the ring here. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Oh my, boot to the spine right there. I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if I were in their
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission. It looks like this.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Butterfly backbreak.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is determined right now. This could be it. He could be putting him away here.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company. He says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
Oh! What a lariat!
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first? Big boot! Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him. Trading back and forth blows now.
Punk wasting no emotion on the counter.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy. Takedown, looking for the crossface, it's cinched in, this could be over.
This might just do it.
Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Wow. Oh, and an uppercut.
Might have lost a tooth. Rollins finding himself in deep trouble here against Punk. No chorus can help this man now.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Boom! Good defense from him. Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be mindful of the count, though.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight.
If he does not start protecting his head better, it may become the main focus in this match.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. And Punk making his way back to the ring. He's got the shoulders down. This is it. And he kicks out of the pin at one.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
And able to skirt around that attack.
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But
Rollins waiting in the corner. Here it comes. Stop. Punk's got a problem here.
And into the pin. Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Seth Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this.
He has the target right where he wants it.
CM Punk headed to the top rope. And CM Punk to Rollins.
I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow...
Seth Rollins with a full stomp.
Seth could end it there.
Oh my God.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in that Anaconda Vice.
Can the visionary hang on? Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
He's locked up.
Recklessly hurled through the air. Seth just rubbing it in now.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Oh, scattered that one. Tossed back into the ring. Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
That's going to keep Rollins down.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Nails the GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
The cover. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Seth Rollins has never been known to lay down and hand out victories to anyone.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3.
Oh, man, this might be it.
There's 2. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner,
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work.
Each of these 3 men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him this is just business. The taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're 2 of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents in CM Punk's corner tonight, though. The question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But
looking to catch him off guard. And he breaks the pin right away.
That's too early for that.
Boom! Spin kick to the midsection. Clothesline! The focus squarely on Rollins there as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor.
oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Clothesline! So effective.
He's doing it.
Going for the pin. Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
Honestly, at this point in the match, that was still something of a quick kick out.
And Roman and Seth, 2 former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the 2 former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
He's able to reverse it. Getting back into the ring now. Punk never saw that coming. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these 2. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the cover for the win. And he breaks up the pin just in time. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Oh, God, so much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Big reversal by Rollins. Setting up for something here.
Just smashing the face hard there.
And stomping away in the corner. Then a knee right to the throat. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport.
Good reflexes from him there.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
Punk dodges out in time. Oh, barbaric clubbing blow.
Countering that offense. Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Reigns has got to get it together to avoid disaster. And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity.
Doing whatever it takes. Take off. Crossbody from the top.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
Fisherman suplex, classic.
Big clothesline.
Change of play.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
I think that's it. That must be it.
Time to go for a ride.
Bang! What a move! Swift clothesline out of nowhere. One step ahead there.
Rollins drops his opponent.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Got an answer for Reigns. And Reigns reverses.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
DDT!
Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent.
He gets back into the ring.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
He's able to get there in time to break the hold.
Who knows what damage has been done, though.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority. Superman punch from Reigns.
God.
Rolling for the win. Counter stopped. It's not over yet.
Kick to the gut by Rollins. Opponent looking to power their opponent up, but not strong enough. Backdropping their way out of danger.
Clothesline. And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. And coming to Punk from all angles tonight. Now using a chair to their advantage. No, they're not going to wrap the arm here. An arm bar with the chair. You got to be kidding me. Fighting to get out of it. Yes, he makes an escape.
Springboard to jump.
Springboard elbow. Now, and now Punk. That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing.
Looking to put the match away here. Kick out just before two.
Clearly, still very much in this fight. Roman just mocking his opponent now.
And he heads back into the ring.
Opponent doubled over. This doesn't look good. Stomp! Here's Seth's big chance. We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Roman, spear! Is it enough to overcome Punk? Simply unreal, potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
And after all that, Roman Reigns still hasn't ended this battle. Oh my God, a clothesline.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here. Oh, 4 clotheslines in a row.
Oh, jumping knee strike.
Lights out. Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose. Oh, right into a counter. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
Being carried around now.
Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Oh, man.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Down with a GTS. That has Roman counting the lights.
And the cover. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at
The WWE Championship.
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Just stretching out the arm.
That could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
HBK in real danger here.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
I commend the champion for this kind of focused approach, trying to limit the arm's range of motion. And crashing to the floor goes Shawn. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like the kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Backbreaker. Ouch. Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Butterfly suplex. Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match. There goes Hart back to the ring. Stepping out of the ring here.
And Hart is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Crucifix. And something Brett has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michaels is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series.
I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Brett. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Michaels with the awareness. This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Brett was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Brett.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight. He's gonna break his leg! Brett's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
What a way to get out of that one. And Michaels put a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
He endured the charge and now looks to lead his own reign.
Picked up and being carried around now. The discus clothesline.
Decapitating.
Shawn Michaels is running into trouble.
Michaels looking racked with pain. The Hitman remaining a step ahead.
Then a knee right to the throat.
Michaels gets out of dodge.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Stiff elbow will break that up.
He finally manages to answer back.
Good chance for Michaels to regain some composure.
Quick takedown. Step through. Here it comes. Bret Hart, sharpshooter. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Able to slip out of that situation.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Hart with a plan in mind.
Wow, what impact. Hitman is performing with such precision right now.
Bad situation for HBK.
Brett gets countered.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Nice. Bret Hart with a rough blow there.
Yes. Going for the legs, going right after the base.
Figure 4. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Uh-oh.
Able to turn that into an arm drag.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep. This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
This relentlessness is Hart's trademark.
Oh, wiped out with the crossbody. Back into the ring now. Saw what was coming and turned it into a backbreaker of their own. Sudden cutoff from Bret.
Laid out with a stiff knee.
Sent into the corner. And saw what was coming there. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back.
And Bret off the top rope.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Discus clothesline.
So much momentum.
And now the Hitman is dissecting the opposition. Michaels is going to have to dig deep here. Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
Launching.
Countered and planted with a well-timed power slam.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharpshooter locked in. Solid grip on this hold. Not letting go anytime soon.
Agonizing. Bret retains the title.
Here's your winner and still
Feels good to execute some long.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Just welting the back with those laces.
Targeting the arm now. And he gets set back into the ring. Oh, he flips that around.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually counter that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon, but in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
Cactus Jack is having problems here.
Oh yeah, Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time.
Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye.
We knew the ring couldn't contain them, but taking this fight to the ring entrance proves their true disdain.
Big power slam.
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
An adrenaline-fueled, defying kick-out if ever there was one. No good ever comes from fighting on the stage, and this should be no exception.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
Oh, man!
Measured kick to the vertebrae. Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Oh, God, that hurt.
Turns that back on CM Punk. It knew what was coming there.
Russian leg sweep.
Oh, damaging the arm.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the anaconda. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
He has hold of Punk.
STO takedown.
But wait, look at this determination to get out of this, to create separation. DDT.
Oh, no, he just got busted wide open.
The official needs to take a look at that.
Turned it around with a kick to the midsection. Punk avoids the attack.
Strong counter from Punk.
Oh, man.
Wait, what? Is that a bite? Oh, Jack caught by the counter.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Calculating the next move here.
Go to sleep.
Turned it around with a reversal. Range down an elbow in retaliation.
Boom!
Fist directly to the gut. What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait.